And I am now live. So, I'll just move some stuff out of the way. I can actually clear my desk a little bit. Why is the camera so far behind? No idea. Anyway, right. Lads, lasses, people with glasses, and of course, all of those in between. My name, in case you didn't already know, is Dexter, and welcome to the Low Energy Livestream, where I don't know why it's done that. Hold up, what's going on here? Apparently, I am not live. What's going on with this? I've got a loop here. This is weird. And I am now live. So, right, that's strange. I don't know what's going on here. For some reason, I appear to have a loop feeding back through. The camera's so far behind. Strange. No idea. Anyway, right. Lads, lasses. I have no idea if this is actually going to catch up or what exactly is going on here. But for some reason, things don't seem to be working right tonight. Oh, there's a surprise, isn't it? I'll try refreshing this because I really don't understand why this isn't working. Everything's set up as it normally should be. I don't know what's going on. It's not still doing stuff, is it? No, that's done. What's going on? Hold up. What's going on here? For some reason my webcam isn't working. I really don't know why here. Sentence. I'm very sorry. Please bear with me. Nothing seems to be running right. Output. Alright then. Hopefully that might sort this out. Really not sure what's going there. I'm not sure if that is now. I think that is now working. So let's try this again. Lads, lasses, people with glasses, and of course all of those in between. My name, in case you didn't already know, is Dexter, and welcome to the Low Energy Livestream, where tonight I seem to be having nothing but technical problems, and hopefully those will sort themselves out and we can actually crack on with the stream. If not, if YouTube won't sort itself out, I may have to transfer over and just maybe try out Facebook tonight, because, you know, things happen and it's good to have redundancies. Right, so, but technical problems, and yep, that's working there now, and thank you very much, Martello, for letting me know that. So, hopefully, that is the end of that. I probably should have started OBS a lot earlier than I did, but I didn't, so there we go. Good evening, Martello. Good evening, Paul. Thank you very much for both of you for dropping in. It is a pleasure to see you both. So, tonight, we may have guests joining us. If not, then we won't. But I do have a big list of games to give a shout out to tonight. So, Stay tuned for those. I also have a video shout out tonight. I know I haven't done one for a few weeks, but I like this one and I wanted to give it a little bit of a shout out. And also, I will be talking a little bit about the new ProFlex. So, let's get cracking with the show, I guess. So then, if you have come this week to come and check out what games that you can go and play this coming weekend, starting with number 1, Stalingrad, big game at Bullswood. This is this coming Sunday. It is £48 if you are paying in November. So that is if you're paying this month. You would have gotten it a little bit cheaper had you booked in advance. Paint ranges upwards from £30 or bring your own. It's nice that some sites allow bring your own if you've had paint build up during the summer. Also, there is free refreshments. There will also be awards apparently, and there is also 4.5k fills, which if you're sick of playing the 3k fills, 4.5 are very nice. Big shout out to Alex Sims for giving us the information on that one. Next up, Skirmish Army have tryouts at Skirmish Nottingham. This is a Sunday as well. It's £45, including entry, a box of paint, entry and a box of paint. Either GI Custom, it's entry with a box of GI Custom. I am struggling today. I wonder if you can tell. Session starts at 9 AM. That is, apparently they will be on field at 9 AM, so you want to be there before that. Thank you very much, Ashley Spencer, for that one. Outpost Chester have a walk-on. Thank you to Jonathan Evans for the information on this one. It is £15 for members or £20 for non-members. Mayhem Essex also have a walk-on. Thank you to Ronnie Hollington for that one. We have a walk-on at Ambush Paintball Southampton, which is this coming Sunday too. It's £25 entry, including a Domino's lunch. I love me a Domino's lunch. I didn't build this body on salads. With a box of GI Custom is £27.50, or you can get a box of Frostbite for £36. We are now heading into that time of year where it may actually be appropriate to shoot Frostbite, if there is ever an appropriate time to shoot Frostbite. But yes, they do have Frostbite on offer for those that are, if it's a very cold day. There is also the 5th Challenge Cup being held at CPPS, organised by Staffordshire and District Paintball Club. It is £27.50 per player, or £15 non-refundable deposit to secure. With a £15 non-refundable deposit to secure your spot. That one goes out to Lucia Wood, and the previous one, the walk-on at Ambush Paintball, goes out to Chris Conway. Thank you very much for those shout-outs, guys. Thank you very much for the information there, guys. Next up, we have Warped Fives at Warped Cosfat. This is this coming Sunday. It is £30 per person, with a box of paint at £30, and it is side paint only. This is open to, it is a 5-man style event. It is open to teams, or solo players are also welcome, and there can be scratch teams built on the day. And finally, there is the Juicy Walk-On at PPK, which is this coming Sunday as well. There is no entry fee, as always, at PPK, but it is, of course, side paint only. The side paint that is on offer is Tomahawk Zero for £40, Tomahawk Competition for £45, GI 3-star for £45, and MagFed players are welcome, of course, but no first strikes are permitted. Additionally, if you book online, lunch is free. It's included with, I suppose, with your box of paint. Or it is £5 extra on the day for your lunch. Right then, that is the end of the game shoutouts. And unless somebody says something, or somebody joins me, this show may not last much longer. Right then. So, I suppose I will go straight on to the video shout out of the day. Yes, you may have already seen it. It's linked in the description down below, as is all of the games that I just gave a shout out to. Any information I could find on them, or where you can go and find information on them, has been linked in the description down below. Additionally, so yes, as I said, we will be moving on to the game shout out of the week. The video shout out of the week. And this one goes to Gaffs with his Paintball Sniper Destroys Enemy Team Great Camper video. Now, yes, Gaffs has camped this one up a little bit. He is hanging around in one spot for the majority of the video. But I gave this one the shout out for this week because some of those shots that he gets on enemy players, you could feel them through the screen. Definitely worth going and checking out, especially if you like your first strike sniping. He's playing with a CCM sniper rifle. I can't remember what exact model it is. I'm not sure if it's the CCM SR1 or something like that. But it is definitely worth watching. Very fun gameplay. And as I said, you can feel some of those shots. But yes, go check it out. Subscribe to him. Support our paintball and YouTubers. It is the only way that we're... Well, it's not the only way, but it is, in my opinion, one of the ways that we are going to help paintball grow globally. You know, the more people that are exposed to it and realise that paintball isn't just stag do's, birthday parties, and rental days, the better it's going to be for our community. So yeah, go check it out. And if you like it, give it a share, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, whatever it is, share it around and have some fun. Drop them a comment as well, because comments actually really help YouTubers and YouTuber streamers, whatever. That helps them move up in algorithms and stuff and get noticed a bit more. So right, yes, I suppose. As I said, I don't really have much to talk about this week. So yeah, we are kind of looking at having a 15-minute long episode today. But I guess we will go for a shout out from today's video sponsor, which is, yes, of course, myself again. And I'll just click over onto the share screen here. Ladies and gentlemen, are you a meme lord? Do you want to stay up to date with the latest memes, but you have a busy work schedule? You don't have time to sit and browse the internet for long periods of hours? Head over to Teespring and check out my currently popular meme t-shirt. Be the coolest kid on the block. Have everyone look up to you with your intellectual meme magic by purchasing... I can't even keep that up. But yeah, go check out my currently popular meme t-shirt. It is appropriate, whatever the meme of the month is. Yeah. Right then. Now, finally, like I said, finally, we have the ProFlex X. I said I was going to talk about it, so yeah, we'll talk about it. I am disappointed. I've actually got... I'm not going to use my ProFlex with the fans on, because I always think ProFlexes look better without anything else on them. But that is a classic ProFlex. You know, it's iconic. You know, it's got the flexy faceplate. It's got the sort of... I mean, alright, this is the old style frames, not the EPS frames, but I think it's the EPS frames. It's the Spectra EPS frames, the newer ones. Yes, it's the old style frames, but even the old style frames, they're a nice mask. You know, it takes a little bit longer to change a lens on them, but even then, I think I did my video and I believe it was 49 seconds for me to change a lens on this, and it works. You know, it's customizable. Apart from the lens being a little bit more difficult to change on this, I absolutely love JT ProFlexes. Now, I'm going to see if I can actually find the JT ProFlex X. Now, I mean, as I said, that is the JT ProFlex. Now, there's been different variations on the Spectra frames. You know, well, you've had obviously two styles of Spectra frames themselves. But then additionally, on that, as well as the mask, you had the Flex 8, the Flex 7, the Flex Revolution, the JT Proteus used the same frames but a different faceplate. There was also, I can't remember what the other ones are called, but there was the flex masks where everything matched on them, you know, and they were sort of like an almost translucent sort of material, but they were tinted, so you had like blues, reds, greens, all sorts. Yeah, I can't remember what they're called right now, but yeah, you had those, and to me, those masks they all look cool, and especially some of the combinations that you make with them, and they're still being made now. They're even, a little while ago, I mean, you even had JT brought out, Empire, or Key, or whoever owns it, brought out the JT, the Empire ProFlex, which was using one of the most favoured parts of the JT ProFlex, you know, the flexi faceplate. Oh, and there was also the Pro Shields as well, which are just a flex frame with the solid faceplate. But you had the Empire event frames combined with the faceplate from the ProFlex and created apparently a fantastic mask. And I've actually been considering upgrading to that myself, just purely because I can mount better cameras on that than the one that I currently have. Unfortunately, these, when you try and have a front-mounted camera, so your camera like mounted here, the flex mask does what its name is, it flexes. That part wobbles, the camera then wobbles, it throws everything off. Sometimes in my old footage you can actually hear when I'm running the camera clicking against the front of my mask. It's not fantastic, but you know, it worked. It worked at the time. But yes, I'm just looking through here to see if I can find... I'm trying to find pictures of the JT... yeah, we go, the ProFlex X. Right, now I'll have to move this over into the secondary screen. Opening a new tab. Move this to over here. And then we'll go back over onto this. That was it, Paul. Thank you very much. It was the JT Eyes. The JT Eyes, to me... You know, they were a sort of a more flexible material. You know, they weren't as sturdy as as the newer ones. I mean, these, they take a hit. Yes, they're still going to flex, but the eyes frames and the eyes frames, the eyes sort of faceplates and everything. The only part on them that was solid was the ears. The ears could take a battering, and they were rigid, but the faceplates on them were really, really soft. But they looked really cool, and they just... Ben, no, I actually... I'll stop my rambling for a second here. How long have I been on? I've been on since 8 o'clock. On Wednesdays, I actually start at 8. Mondays, I start at 8:30. I should probably change that, really, shouldn't I? And just try and have it uniform across the board. But hell, you know... I'm not I'm not the most organised. I'm lucky if I can even organise my own computer. But anyway, right, yes. So, we'll flick over onto the share screen here. And this, my friends, is the ProFlex X. So yes, here you go. Let it soak in for all those ProFlex fans. I'm disappointed. I understand where they've gone with it, but to me that's not a ProFlex. That is like a slightly better version of, I think it was the JT Raptor, I think, which was basically like little more than a rental mask. Now, what they've tried to do with this is they've tried to go... Well, they've gone for a quick change lens system, which I appreciate. You know, having a quick change lens system on a mask is fantastic. You know, it means that it's... You know, if it's simple to change and it works, then that's great. But look at the side... I mean, they've done away with the sort of the classic JT ears, which are a staple of JT masks. You know, to me they look good, they've extended the faceplate all the way back to up, and it appears, if you look at the middle image there, it appears that that has actually been sort of brought back a bit. So it's now, they've kind of gone for something along the lines of the Flex 8, sort of like the full head shield sort of thing, which is, I mean, on the Flex 8, yeah, but the Flex 8 also took the spectral lens system. It took the spectral lens frame, and Ben, kind of like an E-Flex, and I think that is probably what they've gone for. But I'm curious as to if that frame system is actually going to take standard ProFlex lowers. If this takes standard ProFlex lowers and then can take standard JT EAs as well, players may accept this, but the way that they're advertising it there just doesn't look good to me. To me, if they had just redesigned, if they'd kept the original Spectre frames, which I don't think they could have, because I mean, you've got to bear in mind there's not much material around. There's not much material, especially on the old style frames. There's not much material around here to fit in a quick change system. I mean, if you actually, I think I can get to that there. You can see there isn't much there behind, where the ears attach, for to then have mechanics put in place for a quick release system. It's just not there. There isn't the room. But it's just, that to me looks disappointing. I really wish that they'd gone for something. It would have been better to me if they'd just released more colours. If they could have kept, hell, I would have even accepted the old style frames over the APS frames if they just gave us some new colours, or if they gave us some different styles of them, or I don't know. But I don't think anyone was particularly asking for this from JT. On the positive side, it may be slightly cheaper than some other masks on the market, but other than sponsor teams, I just can't see anybody, like any high-end players, necessarily going out and buying this. Players that are being paid to pay, possibly, I can't see buying this. In my opinion, I think players are going to pick things like the i5 or I don't even know what the most popular masks are at the minute. If it's like the Vio or things like that, to me, it's just it's a bit disappointing. I think it could have been much better. Ben, I would say it's more along the lines of getting up on Christmas morning and expecting this year's, I don't know, like expecting Modern Warfare, and like expecting Modern Warfare for whatever gaming system you enjoy. And instead of having Modern Warfare, you have Barbie's Magic Warfare or something like that. It might be suitable for some, might be nice for some, but it's not what you asked for. It's not what you wanted. But yeah, new colours, I'm all for. This, I'm prepared to give it a chance. This may be the best this may be the best mask that has ever been seen. This might be the best mask that is ever going to be used. But I don't like the look of it. And I feel bad for saying that, because I feel like it should be given a chance. But if it takes the ProFlex lowers and can take a normal set of years, I think this may have a chance. But short of that, I don't know. Right, so we'll go back over on the main screen. Ripper, do we need to bring a Barbie girl? Well, it is plastic. It's not fantastic, though. Yeah. Right. So let's see what people have been saying. it's all gone health and safety with the single piece design. That might actually be it, you know, Paul. It could be that. But to me, you just can't beat the Proflex. Ben, not just health and safety, but probably cheaper making lens parts. I don't think it'll be any cheaper, to be honest. I mean, obviously, I don't know. I haven't been part of the research and development. I'm not part of JT. I don't know how it works. But I wouldn't think. I would think that that frame system is probably more expensive to make than that one, or for that matter, that one. I really need to clean this mask, but you know, it's got like paint in it and stuff from the last time I played. Ugh. But yeah, I can't see it being any more expensive to make than. I can't see this being more expensive to make than that. It just, nah. Like I said, I feel bad saying that I'm disappointed by it, but I'm also not going to hide what I think about something from you guys as much as I can. Sometimes I might if I feel it's necessary, but if I'm giving my opinion on something, I'm not really going to hide anything. My opinions. Ben, it didn't look like it had ears though, or did you miss that? Ben, I think that the faceplate actually goes up behind. You see, with the Proflex X, it looks like where the lens or where the strap goes in has been extended back a little bit further, probably to house the quick change system. That's what I would guess anyway. And then it looks like the faceplate actually goes up and around the back, kind of like the Flex 8. That's what I think it is, anyway. Yeah, Ben. Yeah, that's it. I suppose that's actually quite a good one. It is kind of like a comic book film that's been U-rated instead of 18. You know, I mean, can you imagine Deadpool if it was rated for a Universal? It just wouldn't be the same. Or Blade. And Blade being made for a parental guidance 13 audience or something like that, it just definitely wouldn't be the same film now, would it? Ripper, it's very likely that it will be similar, so I would imagine that your fan system probably will fit it. It does still look to be pretty flat on the top, maybe a slight curve up, but yeah, I reckon your fan system will probably fit in that. What I am wondering about though is if this is going to be a lot more rigid than the traditional Flex system. You know, the traditional Flex masks. I was saying this before some of you actually joined the stream. When I used to run the camera on the center of my mask in the middle of my forehead, I found that these Flex, obviously they're a Flex mask. That's what they do, is the Flex. But when you had a camera mounted in the center of your forehead, that part of your mask flexed as you are running. I mean, you can actually see it flexing on camera there, and that would cause the camera to wobble. And when I was running or anything, that would then affect the footage even more. It would make it even more shaky. This one, that might not be such an issue. But yeah, it's just not what I was hoping for. And it does seem that most of the people that have been commenting are saying the same sort of things. See, and I think there's only actually one person in the comments on that original post, which you can find in the description down below. There was only really one person that actually asked. That said that they'd like to see a video of the quick change process, which I agree with. You know, if they're saying that it is a quick change mask, then I'd like to see them changing a lens quickly. And also, does it fit a Proflex bottom? Which, if you're releasing a new mask in the Proflex range, then you want to know if it actually takes Proflex parts, don't you? Now, obviously, it doesn't take Proflex lenses because they're spectral lenses. And it appears to not take Proflex ears, But what more than that? We need to know these things, you know, as JT fans. Somebody else has commented, imagine having that idea. Imagine having an idea and this was that idea. To which it does seem like JT's try to give a little bit of sass. Said being able to change a lens out in 30 seconds. And yeah, I mean, you can go back through my channel in the video that I made where I changed the lens and including taking the faceplate off in 49 seconds. So, mind, it is a lot more difficult to take a JT lens out without taking the frame out, or without taking the faceplate off, but and looks like somebody had a few too many beers and then tried to draw ProFlex from memory. Kinda does. In fact, I'm actually pretty sure I've seen that mask in one of these things where people throw drawings up that they've done on things, on like sites on Facebook. Yeah, people saying that it looks awful. Why? You see, they've done that. Why not just release a cool range of Spectra of Pro Shield bottoms? There's somebody who's actually shared the photo there of them with a set of lime shields on, and shields to me, shields are actually an awesome mask. I think this is mine here. Yep. This is my Pro Shields here. It's my only flex mask that I actually feel comfortable standing the right way up without worry about things permanently, well, not temporarily damaging. But yeah, I mean, the Pro Shield to me, again, this is another mask that needs to be cleaned, but the Pro Shields to me, they're an awesome looking mask. They've got a good profile on them. The Pro Shields actually have a lot more protection if you're actually worried about protection. Now, granted, you know, these aren't tournament legal because they have no chin strap in them, although I don't know if these ones ever actually came with a chin strap in. There doesn't appear to be any damage there where the chin straps would have been removed, so this one I may actually be able to use if I wanted to. But yeah, I mean, to me, even the Pro Shields, awesome. Can't go wrong with them. Yeah, right. So then, I think... one sec. How would anybody feel? Because I am struggling here. Would anybody actually like to come on the show with us? Would anybody like to come on and ask a question, have a bit of conversation? I don't know, I'm throwing it out there, see if anybody fancies it. All you would need is for it to actually be part of the Discord server, and then I can invite you into the on-air section and we can have a bit of talk. I talked about this last week, about the idea of doing it kind of like a radio show. Because at the moment, there just doesn't seem to be that many topics to talk about. So, get rid of that. One sec. Right. So yes, I know what it is. I actually feel like a complete disappointment this week because I feel, you know, this show, it started off badly today with you know, the technical problem broadcast is supposed to be Mondays, and I just couldn't seem to get anything to work when it first started, and yeah, now I've kind of run out of things to talk about, so I don't really know what to do. I think we may actually have to just end the stream here. Oh no, the drink's trying to escape. What's Discord? It sounds like a cheap remake of TeamSpeak. Basically, Ben, that's exactly what it is. Although, you don't need to buy servers on Discord. You can just start one up. You can just start a Discord server and use it. It's a free-to-use service. I think they do run adverts sometimes. In fact, they do run adverts. They also have... what is it? They do run adverts on there, but not obviously when you're online or anything like that, or when you're on air. I'm struggling with what I'm saying. They run adverts when you first open it up. So Discord, you can actually download games through, a little bit like Steam or Origin. Some of those sorts of services. So yeah, you can actually use those, and well, you can buy games on those, and I'm pretty sure that that's how Discord actually makes some of its money. And obviously, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it works anyway. But yes, it is a free service to use. For those of you that may be in the chat and aren't familiar with Discord, basically, there is a link in the description down below the video where that will take you over onto Discord. Now, if you sign up at Discord, you have to create an account and stuff. You can go on and use it, and basically it's free to use. Apart from signing up, that's the end of it. And then you can join servers. You can join. There's a lot of celebrities have servers. I know just in paintball, I'm pretty sure the Hidden Hedgehog has his own server. Barker has his own server. I think Nightmare PB has his own server. There's probably more out there as well. So you can join those. You can end up playing live with people. You can have conversations with people on air. There's also sort of thank you very much, Richie Wong. I thought you were supposed to be out for your meal tonight. There is also chat sections, so you can post memes or you can have conversations there in text if you don't feel comfortable actually joining a speaking server or joining a speaking chat channel or something. Yeah, there is those options there. But Discord, it's a handy one to have around. And I believe they are actually bringing it in where you can do live streams specifically on Discord to like a handful of people. So if you wanted to have a sort of small private stream, I believe it's with up to 10 people, you can do that. You can have a Discord server where you can stream to specifically 10 people if you're a massive YouTuber or something, and you have fans that, I don't know, pay to actually spend time with you on Discord. That can be done. You finished, you had a massive steak and it was amazeballs. Well, that's fantastic to hear. I, however, had honeyed pepperoni pizza. So, hot cooked. Yay. It was nice. It was nice. And Richie, yes, like I said, I'm aware that I suck. Tonight it feels specifically more like I suck than normal. I don't even know if that just came out right, but I think you've all got the point. Hello there, Colin. Thank you very much for dropping in. Ben, if you weren't coughing your lungs up from flu, then you'd be up for it, but it'd bring the tone right down. Ben, do you think it can get lower? Well. So, I'll just get distracted here a little bit. Right. So, does anybody have anything that they would like to talk about? Because I am now very, very short on stuff. Well, in fact, I've completely run out of topics. I keep saying it, but you know. Yeah, Ben, that's exactly it. It can always get lower. I suppose, you know. But yes, I do think... Bloody hell. Albert shared a post on How Big Is Paintball, because it's How Big Is Paintball Uncensored. That's why. Right. That was nearly half an hour ago he shared that. I wonder if Albert's actually in the chat or if he's busy working. This is no good. Like, I think Albert really needs Albert needs to bin his job off and just take up streaming with me full time. Yeah. So Ben, do you mind us asking how much it cost you for to get that part annual matched? Because I've got to say that annual match is pretty damn good. Ben, Nicky T has a hyperball clinic coming up. Right, nice one. I haven't actually seen anything on it yet, but at least I don't think I've seen anything on it. I may have. I'm not sure. But is it by any chance being held at Skirmish Nottingham? Yes, Colin, I am lonely. I am struggling through tonight's stream because I feel I didn't, even though I've got all these games that they gave a shout out to at the beginning of the stream, I don't actually have much in the way of topics to talk about. So, yeah. I've become too reliant on you guys joining the stream on a... yeah, I've become too reliant on you guys joining the stream on a Wednesday night as well and backing us up. I don't know what to do without yous. Right. Close that. So... it was that's Tech 1 at Skirmish. Oh, that's the one at Skirmish, yeah. Fantastic. I mean, Skirmish is a fantastic site. And the fact that they built the hyperball field, that's nice. I did have a bit of fun playing on that. It was a shame that when I went to actually play on it, my gun wasn't working properly, and as a result, I played a little bit less satisfactorily than I would have liked to. But then again, you know, my playing skill is not up to par. Ben, it was Fock as was fully working before left Ed. Not sure. Not sure what you mean by that. Something that was mentioned, but I don't actually have a link to it. Apparently, I think is it GOG are actually bringing out a new barrel. Well, I think it's a new barrel tip to go with the Freak XL backs. I'm just trying to find the picture that I had of it in the group chat earlier on. Aha, here we go. These were I was showing these through screen caps from the Behind the Bunker show, which I still haven't gotten around to watching yet. It is the Freak XL. Unfortunately, where the banner is over it, I can't actually see the full title. It's the ACP barrel. I don't know what it is. It's all something performance. Maybe somebody else can give us the information on that. But apparently, the porting on it is fantastic for clearing out debris. So mud, paint, rain, anything like that. Apparently, this thing, you can shoot through it. Now, I've heard that. I have heard the you can shoot through it claim numerous times in my playing history. And most of the time, it's not true. But it'll be interesting to see how this works and see what players actually come back from it. See if they actually think that it's good enough. Or that if it actually does the job that it's claiming that it will do. So yeah, have any of you seen that? As well as that, you see, I've just spent probably 10 minutes ragging on JT for that new ProFlex X because it is a disappointment. But yes, I would say chances are you are bound to have seen the new JT playing pants You know, obviously they're remakes of the old style JT playing pants, but they look good. You know, they've been made baggy like JT's originally were. They've brought out some new colours as opposed to just like the sort of the original ones that you could have. Because while you could get other colours, there was never many around. It was mostly just the black JTs. Urban was a little bit more common. Then I would probably say blue, but short of that, I think I did see a few pairs of pink before, but mostly there wasn't all that many available. I'm loving the new colours on JT playing pants, and they've even got the retro style jerseys to go with them. I'm saying retro, maybe they're not so much retro, just some of the older style jerseys. You know, from probably around the early 2000s, mid 2000s. That stuff to me just looks awesome. I will share this. It is a clip. It is a screen capture from behind the bunker. So if you haven't already, guys, go subscribe to Behind the Bunker. Go follow them on Facebook. Like their streams. Watch their streams. Because again, those guys, they put in a hell of a lot of work. And and now I'm going to show you a screen capture from their stream. So there you go. I just think, I mean, look at that. Look at the colours there. Now, I really, really hope that these get picked up, and I'm hoping that more players wear and use them. Because maybe not so much the jerseys, but I'm really hoping I can get a pair of those pants second hand. Because for years, I've loved JT playing pants. And if these have been made with the same materials and the same specifications as the JT playing pants from 15 years ago, I will have a pair of these for the next 15 years. I'm hoping I can get my hands on a few pairs of these, because I love JT playing pants. They're just amazing. JT soft gear is most of it, in my opinion, is brilliant stuff. But yeah, go check that stuff out, because yes, you will make me very happy if you go and check that stuff out. Paul, yeah, 30-year-old idea. You have brass J&J barrels, or brass J&J barrels. That's it. The idea of being able to shoot through broken paint isn't a new idea. Now, maybe someone will actually perfect it, and maybe it'll work well. But in my experience, there's a fair few companies have put out, you know, you can shoot through paint with this barrel and blah blah blah, and it never works as well as they say it does. But live in hope. You can't be just unscrewing a barrel, squeegeeing it, and then carrying on playing. That's generally the easiest way to do it. So Ben, the new 3-way was about a tenner. Got passed direct to Ed via Ash from Mike Tate. So no postage either. Oh, that's charming. Just need to fit it free of charge. Right, fantastic. So yeah, that's pretty damn good. That minimal cost. That's how I like paintball. Paul, new tech. Well, rifle barrels, so the crap cleans out when firing. Well, yeah, that's the idea, isn't it? Ben, it's a sudden PMI barrel. Think lawsuit inbound as was patented from what a lot have said. Oof. Well, GOG are effectively smart parts, and smart parts used to apparently like throwing around lawsuits. So the company that GOG, smart parts, which became GOG, getting sued. Yeah. Ben, am I getting them in ginger? I don't know. I do quite like the orange, but the problem is, now for all I don't really play much in the way of tournaments anymore. I mean, hell, the GCC was the closest thing to a proper tournament. In fact, I even consider the GCC to be a proper tournament, but I haven't played a real tournament, like a sub-air tournament, since maybe the early 10s. So, like 2011 maybe was the last time I played a proper sub-air tournament. But still, I do have a bit of an aversion to wearing orange on playing fields. I feel like if I'm wearing orange, I'm going to get pulled for wearing orange. Even if orange isn't a banned colour, I still feel like there's a good chance you're going to get pulled at some point. So as a result, I try and avoid yellow and orange on my playing gear. And even though I know that there is other paint sold in colours that will match playing gear, like pink, there is pink paint out there. And if you're wearing pink gear, you know, how I don't understand how people can do that. You know, surely all the colours of whatever paint is available on site that day should be listed. I think I'm saying this right. Whatever paint is available on site that day, the colour should be listed, and you shouldn't be able to beforehand, and you shouldn't be able to wear clothing that matches that colour if clothing rules are to be implemented at all. I realise that certain colour clothes may be more popular than others, or certain colour paints may be more popular than others, say for example orange or yellow. And I also realise that yellow is more sort of banned in some tournaments because it's generally the colour that refs use. So, I don't know. Ben Rex, it's straight rifled barrel, Paul. Well, it's not really rifled if it's straight board, then is it? And as you said there, Paul, yes, it's a 30-year-old idea. You have brass J&J barrels. Well, that's. I mean, I suppose the idea with brass barrels is that it polishes itself as you're shooting it, doesn't it? But yeah. That's right. So then, guys. Well, I guess that we're going to end it there then. Bloody hell. For having like 5 minutes worth of content, I've managed to stretch that out for 52 minutes. So I must sincerely apologise that I haven't actually been able to entertain you very well tonight. I have tried my best, but unfortunately my best was not good enough. If you feel like joining in next week and mocking me again, then yes, of course, I will be here next week. Monday night from 8:30 PM until, hang on, who we got? Is it that Chan? Colin? Aha, Chandy Man.
You okay?
Yes, I'm not bad. I was just about to end the stream. How are you? I think I've lost him again already. That's what she said. Hello, Chandy Man. I'll try disconnecting and reconnecting and see if he can hear us. Aloha! And he's gone. We'll give him a minute to see if he comes back. He may have some talking points. Alright. Oops. Didn't mean to move that. Ben Rex, get some death nuts, then try and stream 5 minutes. We'll be in will be an hour easy. What I'm guessing death nuts are spicy. This is where like I'm gonna get a virus on my computer or something, isn't it? Searching death nuts. It's gonna be like a dodgy site or something. Yeah, death nuts. I'll tell you what. When I get paid, I may buy a bag, and then I might just do a stream where I try them just for entertainment to see what happens. Tell you what, Ben, remind us on in about 3 weeks. And I might just do that. Bear in mind, I'm not a huge fan of spicy food as it is. But yeah, I might just try that. Right. Well, unfortunately, Charlie Man does not seem to be returning. Right. So, in that case, I shall continue on with the outro. Right then. So, quick recap of what we have talked about in today's show, just in case you're tuning in now and you actually want to. What's the 5-nut challenge? That's how it sounds like something that kind of like try and set myself on a day when the wife was at work and I wasn't. Some of you may get that, some of you might not. Right. So yeah, what we've talked about today, we've had this week's game shout-out for this coming weekend, a video shout-out for Gaff's Paintball Sniper Destroys Enemy Team Great Camper video, which, as I said earlier on, the video was fantastic. Some of the shots in that video, you can feel them when you're watching it. Gaff's is actually, he's a good paintball sniper. He's definitely worth going and checking out. There is a link to his video in the description down below. Please go check it out, guys, and give him a subscribe if you haven't already. Doing things like that for paintball YouTubers really helps them grow. Yeah, Paul, that puts you back in the van. Ben, it's 5 single peanuts varying in spice. Yeah, I might try that then. Right. So yes, after that we then talked about the new JT ProFlex X and how I find it to be a disappointment. We've also talked about what was it? Some of the new products that have been launched by JT, which I'm actually very excited by, and in about 10 years' time I should be able to afford some once they are well and truly into the second-hand market. And also a quick video sponsor shout out to myself. We'll go over to, well, it's on the wrong screen there, go to that one. Quick video shout out, a video sponsor shout out goes to myself. You can find a link in the description to my merch store, where my most recent product is the currently popular meme t-shirt. Do you want to be down with all the kids? Do you want everyone to see you as being a proper full-on meme lord? Do you want to have meme magic course through your veins? If you do, buy the currently popular meme t-shirt and stay popular with the current memes. It doesn't matter if it's this month, next month, or 5 years' time. This t-shirt will be down with the current meme of the month. Let meme magic curse through your veins and raise your power levels to over 9,000. All for the low price of $11.19. This is also available in hoodie, tank top, women's t-shirt, and comfort t-shirt, and also women's comfort t-shirt. I particularly like the hoodie, however, that is also out of my price range. So anyway, that's it. That's all I've got for you guys. Yeah, like I said, I would like to hope that you've enjoyed the stream, but realistically, I feel like you haven't tonight, and I can only put that on myself. So thank you very much for watching. It has been a pleasure to try and entertain you all tonight, even though I haven't. So yeah, as always, my name is Dexter. It has been a pleasure to entertain you. As a new one, go out and shoot some people this weekend, and I shall see you all next time. Love you, bye.